Okay, we're live. Live from New York. It's Saturday night. So just as a reminder, welcome anybody who's watching from Facebook land. It's nice to invite you into my living room, slightly cleared out living room for space. We're going to have a 20-minute session, and you've got, as I think I mentioned in my post, there are a number of other people in another, we'll call it the private room, who are watching from mostly from the UK, and we're gonna spend the first 20 minutes going through the form a little bit, just giving you a taste, because most of the people who would be watching from Facebook will not have had probably very much, if any, experience doing Tai Chi. I'm just letting some people into this other Zoom session who are trying to watch. Yes.
You need to be louder when you walk away.
Okay. I will, thank you for that. I will put on my headset, see if that helps at all. So again, welcome to everybody from Facebook. We're all dealing with this new normal of being shut in. So hopefully this 20 minutes, the next 20 minutes, is a bit of a lift in your spirit and helps to bring you down into your feet. And I'll talk more about the feet and the place, the importance of the feet, and that your connection to the ground in Tai Chi, how you move. Okay, 2 seconds while I try to get my headset to work. Sorry. For this other group. You probably will hear me better than they can, because the device I'm using for Facebook is a more sophisticated device. You get to see me move around the room. It follows me around the room. It's pretty cool, actually. Yeah, this is the tech stuff, that the learning process here. So forgive me while I do this real quick to connect my, okay, now I'm connected in theory. Can you, hey Mary. So now you should be able to hear me a bit better, Andy, is that right? Yes? Good, fantastic. Okay, so without further ado, let's get moving. And then I'll talk as we move, so that those who are newer to this great art can have a little bit more context. So we're going to do the form. Just give you a taste of the form. We're going to do the first 5, 6 movements of the form, and just follow along. So start with your feet about shoulder width apart. I'm going to do this as a mirror image facing this direction. So you're going to pretend that you're looking at yourself in the mirror. I know for most people it's probably not quite the right image, but anyway, follow me as if you're looking at yourself in the mirror. Then I'll also do it turned around the other way, so you can be as if you're moving from behind. You're behind me, and then you can help you follow along. Okay, so you start with your feet about shoulder width apart. If you can't see my feet, hopefully that's not too hard to get to. And just relax. Just try to relax into your feet. This is one of the most important concepts to get to and to understand, to move properly and to help to ground yourself, to center yourself, is to try to let yourself sink. Relax your shoulders, relax your chest, waist, and imagine at the same time that your head is being pulled up from the crown. So you're like two directions at the same time. Just imagine that. It will help to straighten the spine and also get the weight more down into your feet. Okay, every movement is going to come from the feet. We start with the feet. So we're going to sink down and then push to raise the arms up to shoulder height, and then sink back down into our feet. You can bend your legs a little bit if you like, and then arrive. So sink, and then shift your weight to the right, and turn the waist to the right, and then turn back. And we're going to do ward off, we'll call ward off left, with your right thumb pointing at your chest. And then you're going to sink down more, shift your weight to the left, and then turn your right foot 45 degrees, shift your weight to the right, and then sink down, your left hand comes down and across like you're holding a big ball on your side. And then you're going to step with your left leg heel toe, and then shift your weight forward, right hand comes down, left hand comes up like you're holding a ball against your chest. Okay? And then sink into your left leg, get your balance in your left leg, and then step gingerly, heel toe with your right, shift your weight into your right leg, turn your waist and your back foot, your left foot. Again, like you're holding now a small ball inside a bigger ball, if you follow. And then turn the ball, and then shift your weight back into your left foot, and then around, connect, left palm inside your right forearm, shift your weight forward, and press forward, okay? And then soften, sink into your right foot, straighten, separate, sit back into your left foot, and then transfer your weight forward, and we're going to do what's called push or on, okay? And then relax your arms, sink and step forward to your feet, or again back to shoulder width. Take a moment to feel this idea is the head, the feet sinking down, body well balanced, okay? I'm going to let somebody else into this session. Excuse me for a second. All right, okay. So we're going to do that again. We'll do it me facing, and then I'll turn around so that I'm back. There's some late arrivers. Just make sure the newcomers, if you keep your mics on mute, please, and then you won't have the background sound. Okay. So again, so we find the feet, you're sinking down. You might not quite be able to see my legs. If you can't, it's not a huge deal for what we're doing right now. And then so trying to lift from your feet. Try not to use your shoulder muscles. Find your feet, soften, sink into your feet, and then shift your weight to the right, turn a little to the right at the waist, and then turn your left foot out 45 degrees. Oh, I'm sorry, word off left. Right thumb to chest. Now, turn your right foot is what I meant to say. Sorry. 45 degrees. Shift your weight to the right. I lost my earphone. Word off. Right. Sink. Hold the ball, big ball. Sink into your right foot. Thigh. Step. Left foot. Left leg. Heel toe. Shift your weight forward, and then turn back toward the camera, and then sink into your left foot, feel, and look to the right, pick up, step with your left leg, right leg, I'll get it right. Shift your weight, turn your waist and your back foot, your left foot, so now you're holding a small ball. And then you turn the ball, you sit back, you pull sideways. And then the left hand comes inside, makes contact with the right forearm inside, you shift the weight forward, you do what's called press. You sink, soften, turn the palms down, sink into your right foot, and separate, and sit back, into your left foot, and come forward and push back to on. Relax your arms. And always return to the feet. So we do a movement. We always go back to trying to feel that connection with the ground. And then step forward. So your feet are back to square. And take a moment. So we never do anything abruptly in Tai Chi. We finish. We let the weight settle. Mind is calm. Breath, heart rate, quiet. Okay? And then step with idea. With, okay, done that, settled. Okay, now I go to something else. So don't rush around. Don't do things abruptly. We never do when we're training in the Tai Chi. Okay, so this time I'm going to do it again, but from the back, the rear view. And I should do better with the directions this time. Okay. So find the feet, shoulder width apart. Imagine the head's being pulled up. Eyes are looking in the distance, softly gazing into the distance. You can think of the horizon if you like. Okay, nice soft gaze. And then you sink into your feet, so relax. No jerky motion in Tai Chi, nice and continuous. We try not to use what we call external force, so not actively tightening muscles, although of course we use muscle to move a bit, but less reliance or dependency on our muscles, more about connective tissue. So then straighten, turn, ward off left, right thumb to chest, and then sinking down, and then shifting the weight to the left. Turn the right foot on your heel 45 degrees, shift your weight to the right, ward off right, sink into your right foot, the left hand comes across, and then again you hold the ball, like holding a ball. And then you empty your left leg and step forward, heel toe. Try not to let your weight come forward until you are ready to shift the weight as we are now. The hands separate, and like you're holding a ball against your chest. And then shift the weight into your left leg. And then look right, empty the right leg, step, heel toe, shift your weight forward, arrive. Turn the waist and the back foot on the heel. So the feet are normally either parallel, like in the beginning, or 45 degrees to each other, with of course exceptions. Okay, connect. Left palm inside the right forearm. Come forward and press forward. Sink into the right foot. Okay. So again, we're trying to use the foot, always the feet, the foot, the feet, to move everything above. Everything starts there. So I try to feel my left foot. I relax, I sink into the left foot, and I shift the weight forward and push. Okay, and relax, and sink, and step forward. Find the feet. Again, take your time. Don't rush. I see so often people, they stop and they just immediately go crashing around, let's say. And that's not good for the energy, okay? The energy. This is part of the magic of Tai Chi, is this whole notion of vital force, or what the Chinese often call Qi. Big subject, big topic for another day. But if you are tense and tight, it's difficult for the Qi to move, for the meridians to move as they should, the energy to move inside the body. Anybody who's done acupuncture or studied Chinese arts, Chinese martial arts, Chinese health practices will know a bit about this idea. Okay, so we'll do this, I think, once more. What time is it? Checking the time. Yeah, once more, we're about to bring us to the end of the live session, and then we're going to go into the private room, to the private session. Okay, all right, so again from the beginning, find the feet, feel, feet shoulder width apart. The great puzzle of Tai Chi is, how can I move my arms up to my shoulders without using my shoulder muscles? It seems maybe impossible, but actually it is possible. And not to happen quickly, it takes many years to learn how to get the body to change the way it's used to moving, which is headlong from top to bottom, to learning how to move from bottom to top. And the key, again, in this art is learning first how to soften and relax the body, the muscles, and how to borrow, how to use other means, how to use the earth's push to move the body, okay? And then sink the weight into the left leg. Get your balance in the left leg. Look to where you're going to step. Okay, now you're stepping 90 degrees, heel, toe. Be careful, be careful of your knees. Turn the waist and the back foot on the heel. Now you're holding the small ball. Then you turn the small ball. Then you sit back. Do what's called pull sideways. You connect the left palm inside the right forearm. You transfer the weight forward. Using your feet, you press forward. You sink into the right foot. Hands turn, you sink down, you find the foot. You release. You separate. You sit back. Arrive in your left foot, sink, soft, and transfer forward, and push. And then relax the arms. Step forward, find your feet. This is the mantra we heard from day one of Tai Chi, and we hear every day of training since. We remind ourselves, first we got to connect to the ground. It's a very powerful phrase. I had one friend who sadly passed a couple weeks ago, and of all the things, he did Tai Chi with me for a short time, for a few years, and then went a different way, but we remained close friends, good friends. And of all the things that he learned, he never forgot this idea of finding the feet. It was a powerful idea for him, and he found how centering it was, how much it got you out of your head. And our heads are all very busy these days, very busy these days especially. But just coming down like I did today, a couple of exercises, not a long time in between my work, and just trying to focus on the feet, sinking into the feet, and the mind slowly slows. You feel, you come down the elevator, you feel more calm, more relaxed, and which we'll talk more about coming down the elevator in a few minutes when we get into the breathing. So so ends the Facebook Live session. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please send me your comments. I see a number of little circles on the screen, so it looks like we've got a reasonable. I see Mike McQuillan. Hey, Mike, and Arnaud from France, and David from New York City. David Jenkins. I guess you guys are locked down. Dennis Russell. Hey, Dennis. Nice to see you. Frank Holland. Great to see you, Frank. Hope you enjoyed it. So we'll try to do this every Tuesday. I'll be playing around with the because this is new, frankly, new for a lot of us, I'll be playing with the format, what we cover. But give me your thoughts, your feedback, and we'll try to fine tune it accordingly. So great to see you all. Have a great evening. Bye now. Okay, folks.